Food markets only.
Meet Susie Smart, she is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk, she has a seat. What's your name, my darling sweet?
My name is Susie Smart.
She can talk!
She can talk, but can she add?
2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, C-A-T.
You can spell!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how
You recite!
Press the button, she says a dozen things, complete with desk, blackboard, and seat. Susie Smart, sold at food markets only.
He likes it! Hey, Mikey!
Yep, it's Susie Q96. I'm back. Just in time to scare the crap out of everybody for Halloween. Woohoo! We all know that.
This whole place sucks. That's right, it sucks.
Yep. It do. Naturally, it's gonna get better. So, who's here? Furry, Plants and Coins, and Jody Greenwood. Hello, ladies. She's back. Oh, God, and I am in a cranky mood, so just perfect for Halloween. Oh, my goodness. It's been a day. I'm not even sure I want to go into it. I'm going to try to do something else instead, like act like a normal person, which my brother says is absolutely impossible for me to do. So, oh well. Anyway, glad to be back after a week. I had multiple health issues jump up and down on me. So I missed last Wednesday's show and Monday's show. And so one of the things that happened is we still have 5 rolls of the penny box from hell. It seems appropriate that we will open those on Halloween. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Sir Benji. Woohoo. Getting some peoples. Got my friendly bat up there. Seemed appropriate for Halloweenies. Yeah, I've been having a rough go. I'm over this. I just want to get to Michigan where I can get my treatment started so I don't have to go through quite so much of this crap. I'm working on it. I may end up in an efficiency apartment and just putting my stuff in storage until I can do better. But if that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. I'm gonna eat a bite of my Halloween candy. It's probably poison. It came from the management. I'm probably in trouble here. I got in an argument of sort with the management today. Not the on-site management, the guy that comes once every couple of months and struts around like he actually knows something. I didn't cuss at him. I didn't threaten him. I just told him I thought we needed better management. We do. Anyway. Then I got a little laugh. A little confused. What are we confused about, Sir Benji? General confusion or specific issue confusion? You blame Mikey. Ooh, scratch and go crazy in the house. Ooh, I'm itching already. I thought about you today, Scratch. I don't buy lottery tickets, but I went online and I bought 1 Powerball ticket. If I'm supposed to win, that's all I'll need. Oh my goodness. Hey, Christopher Ty. Whew. I just ate a bite of a Reese's cup, and I haven't eaten one of those for a while. Really sweet. Holy cow. I forgot how sweet those things are. Woo-wee. You know, I'm nowhere near as sweet as that candy. I'll tell you that right now. I was a B.I. I got confused today. I thought it was, you know, it's the witch day. Well, I got a little dyslexic or confused. I thought it was the bitch day. I was not a good person to be around today. Nobody wanted to deal with me. Ex-wife kissed when I visited her in the hospital and start talk about she regretted divorcing me. I'm confused over this. Okay, let me ask you a question, Benji. Well, actually, two questions. How long have you been divorced? And is this lady really, really sick? Because it could be, this is my armchair psychology here, but it could be if she's really sick, she may be afraid of dying, and she's going through all of these things in her head that maybe she thought she should have done different, and then once she's better, she'll go, nah, I was just delirious. But yeah, I can see where that would be terribly confusing. So you got to look at how long you've been divorced, how serious is her condition, and how many drugs do they have her on, and go from there. That's the advice from Susie's Soapbox. Yes, sirree, Bob. All right. Well, we're going to start out. Well, we got to get in a mood. Let me get us in a mood. I'll probably get a copyright strike for this. I don't really care. But you know how it is.
Candy ring. Candy ring. Candy ring.
Everybody ready to do some Halloween dancing around? I got a stripped down version of a song I think we all gonna recognize. Let's see what we got here. Woo-hoo. Let's get the dancers moving. You can dance around the witch's cauldron, brew up some dew. Let me know if the music is too loud. I don't do a lot of music. Woo-hoo! Let's dance, folks! And dance is moving. About 4 years, it's going to drop heart attack, have a test. They check everything. It was before the checkup. There you go. He was afraid. I wouldn't let it confuse you, right? Alright, I'm going to crack open those. I've got 5 rolls left of the worst penny box in the history of the world. We're going to bust these open right now and get this sucker off my desk. I am so good. I'm pretty sure that the thankful ones are all going to be 2019. So we'll go fast. We're back. Come in. Everybody singing? I don't see anybody dancing. How come everybody dances over on Juicy's channel? I think anybody dance on my channel. I guess we're all the over here. Don't have the other. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, I think these are all going to be 2021. All have car wash quarters today. I made it to the car wash. I did not wash my car because it was raining by the time I got there. And that seemed kind of stupid. So I just vacuumed and left. Type under the bed. Yeah. I gotta tell you a story about the Halloween contest here. Those of you that are on the community page have seen some of the saga, but it got real interesting. Here's a creepy guy that lives here. I mean, a real creepy guy. Creepy to the point where several of the ladies here have reported him for making them feel very uncomfortable. Well, let's put it that way. He's kind of a stalker. Well, he particularly does not like me because he's one of those guys that likes to intimidate women, and I tell him to go stick it where the sun don't shine because he's just not going to intimidate me. I spent over 20 years working in stock car racing with some of the biggest rednecks on the planet, and we're going to go into that in a minute while I sort these as well. But anyway, he decided last night, people told him about my Halloween decorations, and I guess he couldn't stand the idea that I might actually win the contest. So this dude went out and got all these decorations and put them up last night. I mean, it was probably costing him a pretty good amount of money. And I already knew I wasn't going to win because I won last year, and I knew they weren't going to let me win 2 years in a row. So anyway, but he didn't know that because he wasn't here last year. So Mr. Dude goes and he buys all these fancy light purple and orange and all these lights and these fancy stands for them, and puts all this huge display up in the middle of the night because the judging was this morning. You know, because his idea, I'm sure, was that he was going to win and then gloat, you know, because I didn't win. Well, like I said, I already knew I wasn't going to win, and I told one of his friends last night that came down to look at mine that I was just doing it for fun, and I knew I wasn't going to win. Well, he didn't win either. I already kind of knew it was rigged. So I was laughing because he put all that energy in trying to show me up, and he didn't win. And I bet today he tried to take all that merchandise back to the store. Because, I mean, it had to be $100 worth of stuff. Hey, Clam Bakes! It's the Clammy Clan! Woohoo! We're going to do some Monster Mash again in a little bit. Oops, I don't have a copper hopper here. Where's my copper hopper? Oh, that's my copper hopper. That's the one thing there has been a bunch of in this box is copper. Uh-oh. We have a problem. The light just went out on my camera. What in the world happened? There, we're back. I must have bumped it with the copper hopper. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is the second roll of pennies that I opened. It only had 3 in it that were not 2021s. 70 something, 66, and whatever this one is, 98. I'm trying to think of an appropriate response to Sir Benji's dilemma with his ex. I would say she's probably already forgotten that she even did that. But I don't know. If you're interested in rekindling it, you could call her and see how she's doing. If you're not interested in rekindling it, I just leave it alone and chalk it up to she was scared there was something bad wrong. And when, yeah, I mean, I've had so many health problems recently, but never in any of them have I wanted to rekindle with my ex. But then again, my ex divorced me while I was in intensive care. So that tells you what kind of a scuzzball he was. Oh, looky, people, we got us a weeder. And I already exposed the date, but we finally found a second Wheatie in this box. This has been the worst box in the history of the world. We're on 3 rolls to go, counting this one. Hi, Linda. Happy Halloweeners. And we've only found 1 Wheatie until now. So now we got a second Wheatie. How about that? Finally, something out of this box. Hallelujah. Scooby-Doo. Why am I looking at that? I'm so weird. Oh my goodness. I don't know if how many of you are on Can You Dig It, which is Juice's channel. He cracked me up the other night. He described me as an old him about how crazy I get sometimes. I'm going to take that as a compliment. I am going to take that one as a compliment. Yes, I am. Because I like watching Juice. He makes me laugh. Uh-oh. Froze. Come on. What the heck? Let's look for the close AM. I am not there. I don't know. Dated 3 women. All 3 told me I can't compete with your ex-wife if that's... Oh, dear. Yeah, I can see that might be a problem. So, and I can see why you would be confused if that's how you feel about your ex-wife. Then I can see why her actions might be confusing. I would not read a whole lot into it. I know you would probably like to, but I would not, because of the situation that you were in. She's in the hospital. She's going in. She thinks she's might have some horrible heart thing, and she's having some regrets. So I'd tread lightly on that one. Not read a lot into it. Hi, VMC. Just because. Unless you really want to do something crazy like what I did, which was take back one that I had been separated from for over 20 years. Yeah, there you go, Furry. That's a good response. Just ask her. Good response. Yeah, I took back one that I had been apart from for over 20 years. And I don't regret it. He has since passed away. But I don't regret it because we did iron out all the crap that went on in the 15 years we were together before that happened. So, do I regret it? No. Should I have done it? Maybe not. But sometimes you gotta follow your heart. Ooh, leaning on the fence of the wheat field, but not quite in there. Not quite in there. It's a 61. Well, at least it can go in the copper hopper. Yeah, got 2 more rolls after this one. And this horrible debacle of a penny box will be over. Last week when I went to the bank, the lady asked me if I wanted another box. And I was like, I don't know if I ever want another box after this. This was some bad junk here. I don't see any indications of a DDOEO. But it's copper in the hopper. And Sunday I was going to go yesterday metal detecting. And I was all psyched up to go. And I went outside to take some things out of my car. And the weather was just, gosh, awful. It was freaking rainy and nasty and cold. And I've got this spot that I could get back into now, and I really want to go there. But I knew with having been sick all week, that would be the wrong move to go out there. So I did not venture out. I got one more big craft show to do in November, and I got a couple of weeks to get ready for it. And then after that, I'm done with doing that. If I ever do any more, I don't know. My health is going down the tubes. I really got to get to Michigan. And that's, what in the Sam Hill is that? Who knows? Somebody spit on that one or something. I have no clue. Yeah. Anyway, today I was looking at like efficiency. I call them deficiency apartments. I'm so desperate to try to get up there that I'm willing to live in a room with a toilet in the middle of it just to get the heck out of here and get to where I can get some treatments with some doctors that don't have telephone numbers like BR 549. Oh, Furry, if you're still here, the answer to your question that you asked me a week ago is scrolling across the bottom of my screen right now, which was about watch hours. And you have helped tremendously because I now am over 2,000 of them, which I did not have before, but I do now. Hi, Mr. M3. A few of you have been watching the antics of M3 the cat on his shorts. He's been doing some shorts lately. Almost had a good one today, but by the time I got the camera rolling, he got distracted. He likes this one channel that I watch. The guy has two different channels. One of them is called Sidestep Adventures. And if you don't like cemeteries, you don't want to watch that one, because he does a lot of documenting cemeteries, and he's gotten into some cemetery restoration, does a lot of South Georgia history. Really cool guy. His name's Robert. And then his other channel, he is restoring an old farm in South Georgia that at one time belonged to the Bird family, to which he is related. And so there's a lot of old Bird farm. It's BYRD. And for some reason, M3 is just fascinated with two things about the old Bird farm. First thing he's fascinated with is Robert's voice. He hears that channel and he will just come and sit down on his little box here and just start watching the channel intently. And the reason he's watching it intently is Robert has a dog named Baloo. Sometimes they just call him Blue, but it's Baloo. And M loves Baloo. He will jump up there and try to get Baloo off the screen. when he sees that dog, he just goes nuts. And I almost got him today, but by the time I could get the phone picked up and get into the camera, Baloo had left the screen and M3 had left the building, more or less. That's lovely. Chicken fried. That one's been in somebody's cup holder too long or dug up out of the ground. I can't read a date on it. Non-identifiable. It's a penny. It's a penny. Don't know. So anyway, I was not able to capture that today. I tried though. Another thing that happened, I don't know if he'll show up in here. It's something that happened this week. I got a new subscriber, and it was one of my cousins. Now, I have not seen this cousin since he was a little boy. I'm going to say 55 years ago. And apparently he likes wheat pennies, and he showed up in my channel. I'm so excited. I'm hoping that he will show up in one of the live streams, and I can tease him because it's my favorite genealogy joke. And here's the joke, and it's real. Ooh, we got another Weedy Bitty. Woohoo! My genealogy joke is this. This particular cousin's last name is Uncle, Unkel. So when I was growing up, this was my favorite joke. I have an uncle, an uncle, and all my cousin uncles. And it's real, but it's spelled a little differently. It's not spelled quite the same. But yes, I have uncle. He's still alive. He's in his 90s. My uncle, who was my mom's sister, and all my cousin uncles. And then they've got kids. But yeah, one of my uncle cousins showed up on my channel. I was so excited. Alrighty, we got us a 53D. And that's when I was born, was 53. So that thing's old as me. Woohoo! Finally, 3 rolls from the end. I've got 2 Wheaties now. Well, 3 counting the one we'd already found. Oh my goodness. Am I talking to myself? Because nobody is posted in here. And I'm sure you're probably all in like 3 different channels at the same time. But did I mention I got the Nightbot fired up? Because I might give something away. I might not, too. Y'all don't wake up and start acting right. I won't be giving nothing out. You'll be getting tricked instead of treated. How about that? I told you today I got confused, and where it said W, I thought it was a B. Not getting notifications. Are your notifications turned on, James? Hi, James. I don't know. Because I posted this yesterday, so you should have had a whole bunch of time to get notified. Head was in the fridge trying to find the carrots. Alrighty then. Do witches eat carrots? I don't know. I don't know. I'm crazy. I need some drugs because I hurt. Oh, I did something else while I was home feeling kind of crappy. I found my mom's graham cracker cake recipe. We used to always have it around the holidays in the fall. And I made one. But I made it into cupcakes because they last longer that way. Let's see if we got a close AM. Yeah, it sounds like a personal problem. Everything's a personal problem to you, Mikey. 82. I don't know where my 82 container is. Oh my goodness. Oh, my back hurts. My everything hurts. I'm old. Oh yeah, I got this bucket full of weird coins we're gonna go through sometime this week and get them out of here. Oh, there's an 82 bucket. Alrighty. We got 2 more pennies after this in this roll. But we got a couple Wheaties out of here. I'm so excited. Didn't think there was going to be any more in this box. And that was in. Now I got 2 rolls left. Oh yeah, I mentioned earlier about having worked for 20 years plus with race car drivers. Well, yesterday, I guess there was some real excitement in the NASCAR race. Right at the end. Going for those transfer spots. I don't know if any of you watch NASCAR. But there was a gentleman yesterday who put on quite a show. His name is Ross Chastain. And he rode the wall around turn 4 and down the front straightaway, nudged a couple folks out of the way, and got himself the final qualifying spot for the big whoop-de-doo. Yeah. Ross Chastain's a Florida boy. And my friend Tommy knew him. It was one of the last people Tommy and I talked about before Tommy had his stroke. And somewhere I have a feeling my friend Tommy is up in heaven laughing his butt off at that move. I don't know why. I don't watch NASCAR anymore. I gave up on it when they started trying to make it too much like football, making different periods and stuff. But when somebody told me it was a Chastain move, I had to go watch it because my friend Tommy knew him. And so, yeah, I just thought that was pretty funny when I watched it. Somebody compared it to that guy, the Talladega Nights movie. I haven't seen that either. I don't ever watch movies that poke fun at racing. I don't do well at it because I worked in racing for so long. I guess I lost my sense of humor. It's not totally true. I watched some of the older ones. I watched Six Pack and I watched Days of Thunder. I mean, Days of Thunder was probably the last racing movie I watched, actually. But yeah. Okay, this is an interesting looking penny. Look how narrow the rim is at the top, and then over on this side, it's pretty wide and kind of high. Make chicken pot pie. Can't make it without carrot. You're absolutely right, Furry. No such thing as chicken pot pie with no K-rats in it. Got to have the K-rats. Got to. Oh my goodness. We are on the next to the last roll, and the last roll is a bank roll that's probably going to be all 2021 shield pennies. A lot of Stupid compass. Wouldn't mind having one more wheat penny. And when I get done here, we're going to fly through some quarters. See how long I can last tonight before I croak. Having a lot of gastro problems. And I'm really mad about it because I waited 6 months for an appointment with a gastro doctor. And then the day of my appointment, they called me and canceled my appointment because the doctor was sick. And then they didn't want to reschedule me until December. So my doctor called them to see if they would squeeze me in because I've been waiting so long. And they lied to her and told her I was the one that canceled my appointment. I didn't cancel my appointment. They canceled my appointment. So I've been suffering ever since. We finally found a new gastro doctor, but I got to go 80 miles to see him. It's always something. That's why I got to get out of here. There's not much good medical out in the mountains. I bet if we paid them all in moonshine, there would be. Who knows? Maybe they should just prescribe some damn moonshine. I got no clue. Whew. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
Penny, Penny, Penny.
If you say so, Sheldon. If you say so.
He's alive!
Are we sure? I'm not sure anything's alive in this channel tonight. I heard somebody snoring a minute ago. Wonder which one of you that was. At least it wasn't a fart. Oh, I discovered something. I gotta tell y'all. Any of you that have an Alexa, I discovered something. I just was messing around and I said, Alexa, make a fart sound. And Alexa will make multiple fart sounds. Absolutely. Try it. You might have trouble getting her to stop. At least it's not smell-o-vision. And yes, I am throwing these in the copper hopper. I'm hot. It's hot in here.
It all goes to show you that it's always something.
Oh, God, I want these pennies to be gone. I hate them. Worst box ever. I'll do the wrap up on this box tomorrow. I gotta weigh the copper. And won't take me long to wrap the rest of it up because there wasn't much in it to wrap. I'm wondering why I even unwrapped them. This was horrible. That was a terrible situation. Copper in the hopper. Bring Alexa in here. Amazing new hoodie delivered. Cool. She's in the other room, so I'd have to do that stream on my laptop. Maybe I can set that up and we'll just do a whole thing on wackadoodle shit that Alexa does. Some of it's pretty funny. So that is pretty funny. I'll have to just try out some things and see what the Alexa has to say about them. Alright, 2 pennies left in this roll, and I think the last roll is going to be pretty much a waste because it's all probably going to be shield pennies. Most of the bank rolls that were in this box were nothing but 2020 and 2021s. And I doubt this one's, well, there's a few darker looking coins in this roll. We're on the last roll of this horrible penny box. Oh my gosh. We're going to put it out of its misery right now. I'm not even looking at these shield pennies. I'm not. I'm just not. Because I want to get to the Quirky Quarterz. Oh yeah. Anybody I owe a package to, they will be going out this week. When I get my check. I ran out of money in October. I don't know what happened. Well, yeah, I do. I was finishing paying for fixing my car, which still is not right, but it's drivable for short distances, which is more than it was before. But yeah, it was quite expensive to buy all the pieces parts. All right, by the time I got rid of the shield pennies, I had 3 pennies left to look at. Oh boy, oh boy. Some copper. More copper. And the last one is not copper. All right. Yay! That horrible penny box is done. It is done. Yahoo! We'll wrap that bad boy up tomorrow. I am so glad that thing is done. I don't know, should I get another penny box? That's the only one I've ever had that was that awful. We'll have to decide. All right. Next victims. This is a small stack. Let's do this. This is the women's into quarters, and this is the new one. And I do not know how to pronounce her name. And I do not know about errors or anything. But this is my first one of them. I will have to learn how to pronounce Voto Parala Meyer. That's how I'm going to guess. Nina Otero Warren. I think it has something to do with voting. Kim Lynch, Mike the Greek. Let me see if I can get a translator. Oh, Mikey, that's because you're a young man, and these are older women. And maybe you should take a women's history course. Seriously. If you're going to be an archaeologist, you're going to need to know about older women things. And yes, there were older women in the military, so. I know you like military stuff, but oh, I'm trying to look this up. Okay. It translates to Yeah, that's what I thought. Vote for women. So, women's right to vote in Mexico. Yeah, there you go. So that's what she was, a champion of women's voting rights in Mexico. So now we know. Now we know. Well, this quarter's delivered with the hoodie. There you go, Team Lynch. You got it. Votes for women. Yeah, she was a women's voting right advocate in Mexico. And I had never heard of her either, Mikey. The other ones I was more familiar with. But that is my first one of those. So I got to keep her. Well, let's see where she came from. She came from Philadelphia. All right. And then we've got Wilma Mankiller, who was the first female chief of the Cherokee tribe, Mikey. Here's another Maya. I guess I should just do a whole video on these quarters. I think she was actually born in America. Furry. I think that's what the connection is. But yeah, maybe I should do a whole series on the women. So, has to do with women's right to vote, which is a worldwide issue. There you go, Mike. Empowering of women in general. These I'm looking for errors. There's Sally. Sally was an astronaut, Mikey. Oh, my. I think I might do that. And then there's two more Mayas. I'm just looking for errors. Oh. All righty, that killed those off. All right, let's bust out a book, shall we? We're going to bust out a state headquarters book that we need. How many do we need in this bad boy? But this one's going to be a giveaway when it's full. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 missing out of this one. Oh. Let me move my keyboard. Oh. I got a pot full of these. And switch out. Well, it does relate to our country. Like I said, I think she was born in the U.S. So, like if you go to other countries, you will find, especially more so in stamps than coins, but you will find tons of famous Americans on other countries' stamps and coins, especially JFK. There was a ton of JFKs. All right, let's see what we got here. Oops, I got to put the quarter catcher up here. Get rid of the copper hopper. All right, quarter catcher in place. Maryland, we have. Cut up here, make it easier. Pennsylvania. It's that Halloween thing made me say Transylvania. Don't need that bad boy. You're right about that, Mike. I have to agree with you. I don't like to get into politics too much in here, but yeah, women's rights is kind of a worldwide thing. Because our country sure doesn't seem to grasp the concept. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to get off of that subject. Let's go back here on these state thingy-majiggers. Alaska. She might not tell me, but Alaska. Alaska, we need that one. That goes in the book. Yay, we filled the hole there. Indiana, I know we already have. North Dakota. Oh, we need that one too. Yay, we're making progress, folks. This book's getting closer and closer to getting off my desk and into somebody's mailbox. Florida. I want to go to Florida for Christmas. Oops, we need that one. Well, not actually for Christmas. I want to go to Florida before Christmas. I don't ever like going down there at Christmas. It's too crazy. But I got invited to go to a concert as a band's guest. And I'd like to go, but I don't have the money for that. I got a friend trying to give me some Enterprise miles. She's been trying to give me those miles for months. And they have made it so hard to transfer miles from one person to another. We were trying to do that before Dawn the Metal Detective ever took me down to Florida last time. And we never did get those miles transferred. So now we're going to try again, I guess. So I can go see my brother and go see my friend's band. They're having a big thing in my hometown. Yeah, that's true, Team Lynch. Arizona already have. If I can ever get back down there, Mikey, I would like to do that, but poverty sucks, and being sick and broke at the same time is really, it's hard. But I'm thinking if I could do it, it would be good, because right after that, I'm going to really be pushing to get up to Michigan. And I don't know that I'll ever be able to go back to Florida after that. Oh, Oklahoma. Need that one. All right, I think that's 3 we've put in here so far. So yeah, I would like to go see my brother, a few friends of mine, take care of a little bit of personal business before I relocate up to the Great White North. I'll see how it all plays out. Maybe I'll win that Powerball thing tonight. It's only $1 billion. Connecticut. Got that. Oh, my tummy hurts. I've been eating too much junk. Alabama, I already had that one. There goes, already had that one. Yeah, I understand that one completely, Furry. Me with my big $800 a month income. Yeah, baby. I had an employer when I was younger who took money out of all of our checks for Social Security, but the problem is he never actually paid it to Social Security. So a bunch of us never got the credits, and I worked there for several years. So I am on like the minimum amount of Social Security. And I don't get very much money. I know winters are brutal up there, James. It's not like I haven't lived there before. I lived there for 6 years. I'm planning on moving in the spring if I don't have to move before then. I'd either like to move in the next month or wait until March at least. But all of that depends on how long we can postpone my treatment plan. I have to go for a whole bunch of tests this month. Like I said, I lived there for 6 years. I know what winter is. I don't want to be moving in it, but I have moved in it. I had to when I was up there. I ended up moving in January because I was living in an apartment that started growing black mold. And I ended up having to move in the middle of January. It was not fun, but I got it done. And I was happy when I was done, because I moved out of that nasty apartment into my wonderful trailer that got flooded. And I get treated that way all the time, Christopher. Oddly enough, it's why I have this channel. I think there's a lot of people on YouTube who suffer from different disabilities that use these channels as an outlet. Hi, Karen. I think a lot of us use this as an outlet to keep us from going insane. Oh, we need that one. That's the 4th or 5th one we filled tonight. This book's getting closer. Oh, if I have black spots on my fingernails, it's paint. I've been making Christmas ornaments. I'll be offering those up for sale again shortly. I do it every year. Trying to make money for my move. Doing everything I can think of. Yeah, see, I can't work anymore on a regular basis. I would love to, but I have so many ailments and so many doctor's appointments. I don't know how I would ever work a regular schedule of any kind. It's just not on my card anymore. And the fact that I'm almost 70 years old does not. Oops, that was the last one. All right, well, we're down to, I think I said we need 14 when I started. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we filled 5. That's pretty good. I got 5 more in there. Oh, come on, book. Don't be fighting me, you dadgum fool. Woohoo! Yeah, my sister ran into a problem. She is on Social Security and she works a couple days a week. She got this letter the other day. And I don't know if my sister read the letter wrong or if the letter was incorrect, but it basically told her that she was only going to get $18 this month because she had made too much money. Well, my sister is past the age where there should have been a limit on it, and she went into mass panic mode. Then found out, no, it's not that she's only getting $18, it's that she's getting an $18 raise. But she was panicked. I'd have panicked too. All right, we don't have very many national park quarters today, so let's go ahead and knock these out. Then I'm going to fish around in the fish bowl, find something to give away. I didn't really do a lot of giveaways. Wednesday night, I'm going to do the October giveaways. I know it'll be November by then, but I got to have time to get something together because, like I said, most of this week I was actually in bed sick, that kind of sick. And by the way, if you're wondering where Dawn the metal detective is, I talked to her a couple days ago and she's been sick as well. So I'm not really sure. I know she has a lot of stomach issues. We were terrible when we were traveling together. Oh my God. Oh man, we was a couple of sick pupperoos. That was why we fixed all of our meals. We stayed in a hotel that had a full kitchen, in there, so we could fix our own meals because we did not trust eating in restaurants. And we did okay by doing that, but yeah. Oh, I needed the D. Doggone it. This poor book here, I have been trying for over 3 years to finish this book, and still no luck getting it done. What do I need in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 quarters I'm missing out of this book. All right, Team Lynch, thank you for being here. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe and all of that good doodah. Everybody try to watch some stuff so I can get some viewing hours. Try to understand. Summer job, didn't take my meds a certain time. Yeah. See, that's another one of my issues. If I cannot stay on my med schedule, I'm a mess, and so working like a regular job, it just doesn't do for me. I do have one job I can do from home if I get clients for it, and that is I am a retired genealogist. I used to work for Ancestry.com back in their early days, and I do family tree research at about half the rate of those who have maintained their certification. I've got 30 years experience, but I didn't keep my certification up because I didn't need it. But if anybody needs any family tree research, let me know. Like I said, I have 50 years of experience. Not 50, but about about 30. I even taught a couple of online classes for Ancestry back in the day before they got taken over by giant conglomerates. And there are still databases on there that I created. So if you happen to have questions about your family tree, or you have something in your family tree that you need to find the documents to prove, I'm your gal. I have proven and disproven so many rumors in people's family trees. Some people get really mad when they find out that what grandma told them wasn't true and they weren't related to some celebrity. And then other people will get really happy because they find out they are. So, oh, there we go. Yeah, one of the things that is now available, a lot of people need to update in their family tree, is that the 1950 census records are available, which came available not too long ago, and in a few areas they're not available yet, but those are very handy because some of those people are still living. When they made the rules about when they were going to release census records, people didn't live. Oh, moderator raider, kill them. Kill them people. Get them people out of here. Don't want that sex chat one in here. Somebody get them, I hope. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why they always come in here. Most of us are too old to give a shit. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. But it's true. Yeah, I bought a back brace back in May. I got one. And I always forget to take it with me when I go metal detecting, and I should wear it because it does help. I got it the weekend that I went out and tried to earn money by doing that giant flea market Memorial Day weekend, and it did help. But I always forget to take it along. Doesn't help sitting in my bathroom, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of people get them. I was laughing at Juice the other night. He said, "Bring it on. Come on. You can come in my chat. I don't care. It still counts as more people in there." I hadn't thought about it that way. But Juice has an interesting outlook on stuff. And yeah, he was like, "I don't care. None of us are going to click on it anyway." So 3 more of these. Yeah, a lot of people get them. They're just, I don't know why those people think any of us are going to stop and pay attention to it. They're in the wrong channels for that. Oh my goodness. Last one here. And skunked again. Ended on the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is like a 1.5 miles from my house. Alrighty, nothing there. Put that one away. Let's see what we got up here we can give away. I'll build a giveaway here. Not going to be fancy because I'm going to do a better one Wednesday. I'm just going to reach in this box and pull 3 things out. I got this little tub here. It's just got all this stuff in it. I'm just going to reach in and pull 3 things out. Now I'm going to do this by who has posted on the Nightbot in the last 15 minutes. I'm going to read the names off. Some of them may be gone, but if they're gone, they're still going to have a chance to win. I got Archaeology Mikey, Christopher Ty, Furry Plants, Karen C. Oh, Mobile Coins. When did Mobile Coins get here? Hey. No, I got mine running good, Mobile. But I use StreamYard, so I don't know what you use. We can get rid of the sex chat site. They don't get a chance to win. Team Lynch and Lucky James. So if I did not say your name, you need to post something real quick. And I'm just going to reach in this container and pull 3 things out. I don't know what they're going to be. I'm just grabbing 3 things. And whatever they are, you're going to get that. And it's Susie Q 96 sticker. Well, let's make it 5 things because these aren't very big. A lot of them are pennies. So we don't want everything to be a penny. Because that's just, you know, pennies. No big deal. All right. And I just got a bunch of stuff. All right. So, what are we playing for, Bob? Hi, Bob. Let me see what we got here. I got stream cheating my butt. Mikey's been on my stream for years. If he's cheating by going over to yours, honey. Mikey's my kid. Okay, we got out of the box a Lewis and Clark 2004 P Keelboat Westward Journey Nickel. We got us a 1929 Philly Wheat Penny with a funny looking thing up there. Big gouge through his face. I'm not going to say what channel I got that from. We got a 71S Lincoln. We got a 1940 Philly Wheatie. And we got a 1976 Dude crossing the Delaware. And you get one of the limited edition 3-inch Susie Q stickers. And I might throw something else in there too. Oh, yeah. And I have this little envelope that I forgot about. And it's got... Alright, I'm going to take that one nickel out. The 2004, because the envelope has all of those Lewis and Clark in it. 2004 to 2005. So we'll do that instead. Alright. Yeah, envelope. An envelope. Every time I say envelope, I think of that woman on Paternity Court. Jerome, hand me the envelope, please. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Let me get over here on the sharing screen. Chrome Domi Nighty Bot. Alright. Alright, where we at? Alright, it says I have 7 eligible users and 6 on there, and I know who the 7th one was because they just left. So let me blow that up so everybody can see. I got nothing up my sleeves. Matter of fact, I don't even have any sleeves tonight. Yeah, 6 o'clock on Wednesday, I'll be doing my Sweeping the Dirt show, and I will be doing the October Patreon giveaway. And if you're not a Patreon, well, you need to be. You can sponsor this channel for $2.96 a month. And if you do that, you get a chance to win silver in the monthly Patreon only drawing. So it's worth $2.96 for a monthly chance to win some silver, at least in my opinion. All right, so we're going to roll this thing, see who's going to win this little packet here. And let's see who comes up. Christopher, are you in the U.S. or Canada? I don't know where you are, because I only ship to U.S. or Canada as far as coins are concerned, because I just have a hard time getting them sent otherwise. They don't like me in England for some reason. If you are not in the U.S. or Canada, I will send you something that is paper that I can just put in a card, like a currency piece. Usually I send $2 bills or something like that. So email me with your address within 5 days. You're in the UK. Well, yeah, I can. Or I can send you something that's made out of paper. I have a couple of UKs. I have some, I have a German friend. It's just certain things they're funky about letting me send. So, but if you'd like me to send you a $2 bill, an American $2 bill or something like that, I can do that pretty easy. I just put them in greeting cards and England lets them go. So it's up to you. If you want to send me your address, I'll send you that, and I'll pick someone else for this packet. Next victim, Team Lynch. I know they had to leave, but they were here when I started the list. So they are still viable. So I will let them know. And like I said, Wednesday night we'll be doing the bigger prizes. I was too sick to get things organized to do them tonight. So I got some packages, and I found one I have got to go over on spray can coins, because I was looking for something today and I took all the stuff off the bottom shelf of one of my things around my desk, and I found an envelope that needed to go to spray can like 4 months ago. It must have got knocked off and down under that stuff. So I don't even know what's in it. But I owe him something, and I feel very bad about that. So, alrighty, gang. That's our Halloweeny for tonight. And I'll try to come back on tomorrow and do the wrap up on this horrible penny box. Oh, the pissy pennies. Woohoo. All right, gang. Well, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. I'm going to run get me some din-dins and give little M3 some din-dins. And I think we're going to maybe try to get on a couple people's channels tonight. If not, go to bed early and try it again tomorrow. So anyway, thanks a bunch for hanging out with me. As you can tell, we don't get any trick-or-treaters here because nobody knocked on my door. There's no kids in this building. It's all old farts. I live in the retirement home where, you know, I don't even know why we decorate for Halloween because we got our own set of zombies just walking around out in the hall. All right, gang, we'll see ya. Thanks for being here. I love you guys. I appreciate all the support you've been giving me during my illness. And we'll see you Wednesday. Bye-bye.